If you're looking for your first drone right now, these are probably two of the most interesting and talked about options right now. You've got the DJI Avata 360 and the Antigravity A1. If you look carefully at the way both of these 360 drones are marketed, it's pretty clear that they focus on two very different experiences. And honestly, I don't think this comes down to which one is simply better. I think it depends on what you value more, portability or the overall flying experience. So let's first talk about portability. The A1 definitely leans more into being lightweight and compact. It's smaller, easier to carry around, and overall feels more travel focused. If you're someone who mainly wants quick travel shots or something simple to throw into a bag, I can absolutely see the appeal. The DJI Avata 360, on the other hand, feels more positioned a little differently. It looks more focused on the overall aerial photography and flying experience, especially for people who want something that feels more immersive and confidence inspiring in the long term. And this is where I noticed one of the biggest differences. As a beginner drone pilot myself, confidence in hardware and your flying ability matters a lot. The Avata 360 has that omnidirectional obstacle sensing, so it's constantly detecting obstacles around you, even during nighttime flying. And combined with the integrated propeller guards, it just feels more reassuring to fly because it feels more focused on reducing that fear of crashing. Now, on the other hand, the A1 features only forward and downward facing obstacle sensors. Now, to be fair, both drones are approachable FPV-style 360 drones, but the Avata 360 feels more beginner-friendly when things get a little more challenging. Both drones lean into that immersive FPV flying style, that feeling where it almost feels like you're inside the drone while flying. But one thing that stands out with the Avata 360 is its flexibility, because alongside the FPV-style controls and goggles, you've also got the more traditional remote control flying options as well, made possible by being able to seamlessly switch between the 360 lens mode and the single lens mode. And honestly, that probably makes that transition into FPV flying a little less intimidating for beginners. Personally, for me, I'd want to feel like I've obtained a certain level of competence before transitioning to FPV. And with the Avata 360, you can either start or continue traditional flying and progress naturally into FPV flying. But if you really want the full immersive flight experience, then both of these drones definitely look designed around making flying feel fun. But the biggest difference between the two is probably the camera system. The Avata 360 uses a 1-inch sensor with an f1.9 aperture. It can take HDR videos up to 8K 60 frames per second. It can film it in 10-bit D-Log and take 120 megapixel photos. So overall, it feels much closer to a creator-focused flagship imaging experience. You've got more dynamic range, higher photo resolution support, more flexibility for color editing in post, and overall more room to create that desirable cinematic looking footage. Now, the Antigravity A1 with its 1/1.8-inch sensor with an aperture of f2.2, it can take up to 8K in 30 frames per second, doesn't have a log profile, and has a maximum photo resolution of up to 55 megapixels. So it still produces solid looking footage, especially for more casual travel style footage. But the Avata 360 definitely feels more focused on creators who really care about image quality and that creative flexibility, particularly when you look at the built-in onboard storage on the Avata 360, which is 42 gigabytes, and on the A1 is just 20. Looking at the overall flight systems, the Avata 360 also appears more mature when it comes to transmission and obstacle sensing. You've got a longer range of up to 20 kilometers thanks to the 04 Plus full HD video transmission, and that omnidirectional obstacle sensing, it isn't just about safety. That advanced sensing allows for even more dynamic tracking shots. So overall, it feels much more focused on delivering a polished flying experience, which at the end of the day is going to contribute to giving you more confidence while in the air. That said, while the A1 offers a shorter 10-kilometer range, it does offer a longer battery life of between 24 and 39 minutes compared to the Avata 360's 20 minutes. So if longer casual flights matter most to you, that could genuinely be a big advantage and something worth considering. But then on the other hand, you can just buy additional batteries. But if flight performance is a factor for you, then it arguably is better on the Avata, which is able to reach a maximum horizontal speed of 18 meters per second, and that is in ideal conditions in sport mode compared to 16 meters per second on the A1. Now when you take a step back and look at both of these drones, I actually think they're designed for slightly different people. If you mainly value portability, you want something lightweight, travel friendly, simple and easy to carry around, then the A1 makes a lot of sense. But if your focus is more about the overall aerial photography experience, the immersion, the flight confidence, the image quality, and that long-term creative flexibility, then the DJI Avata 360 feels much more complete as an overall package. Now, while I haven't talked about it up until this point, the price between these two is a major factor. Almost every bundle available for the Avata 360 is under the standard bundle price for the A1. And honestly, I think that's what makes this comparison interesting. Both of these drones aren't trying to do exactly the same thing. So the real question is, what matters more to you? Portability or the overall experience? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.